Welcome to Albion TV presents the AO Daily Show, your source of real news in an unreal world, keeping you up to date on the latest news, events, and the great community of Albion Online. Today is Friday, the 10th of January, 2020, and I am your host, Shozen. And joining me today, as always, my co-host Bogul. Bogul, what's going on with the show today? Are you ready for this one?
Yes, sir, I am. Hello, hello, hello. We do have our usual Friday news update, as we do always at the beginning of the show. And then, honestly, I don't know. It's Community Friday. Fridays usually is a little bit more interactive, a little bit more chatty. So we might look a little bit more at Twitch chat, at what people have to say. I heard everybody loves the Avalonian mobs, so maybe we can discuss that a little bit, or everybody's so happy about how much they can gather recently. A few options we have, but first things first, news, reminders, PSAs. Shozen, what do you have?
Oh gosh, what feels like a ton, Bogle, because there's a lot of little things that we have to get to. It's this PSA count that I feel is going to take us 15 minutes just to get through the things that we need to remind you of every single day. Because guys, last days of GVGs, the 11th, that's tomorrow. There are no more after that. You can't schedule them. You can't do it. Get your last ones in. I know that people are out there clamoring for them because we've seen them every day. They've just been, I don't know, like we had 17 at 18 UTC yesterday. That's a lot. Yeah.
Still?
I mean, we only got to watch one because it was a banger. But yeah, there was a bunch of them. So people are still going at it, and I like it. Okay. Makes me feel good.
We not only will see the last of the GVGs on this Saturday, but there will also be an invasion, and it's sort of the kickoff for, I would also almost call it Invasion Week, which will end in the event of that season, the season event that we don't know anything about.
We don't know about, but we know we're going to be there and covering it and making sure that, well, I don't know how long we'll be there, but we want to stop in a few times during the day and make sure you guys get to see some, so we have some footage, because I don't know what to expect. I don't know how long it's going to take to wear you guys down. Because
wait, that's what we're doing? We're pushing everybody out on Invasion and Reset Days, and it's like, go blow off some sets and blow up some things and destroy all the gear that everybody has. So with Queen, we can redo that? No, that's not.
I wonder if people are going to sit inside their house and just be like, don't use up your ZVZ gear, guys. We got to use this in a week. Don't waste this. This is precious commodity at this point. No, I think it's going to be I think that it's going to be a PvE madhouse, and that it's going to be something you want to go and see. But I don't know if it's something you're going to want to spend time doing for, an hour or two. I have no idea, but I have no idea what it is.
Supposed to,
for all I know, it could be the most awesome fame and energy drop ever to exist in the world of Albion. It might be it could be. It could be better than guards.
Cards?
Guards. Bogle guards. Remember the guards? Remember the guards? How good. Oh god. People, I stayed up for 3 days straight killing guards. I was a full-on Soreb for PvE. It was ridiculous.
I wanted to say that we are supposed to get a big info dump in the next week. We had a little chat with Elsa today, and she confirmed that we sort of will get all the details about territory coverage, claiming about timers, about maybe even some info about the next season, definitely what's going to happen with and in the week immediately after Queen release. So I can't wait, because it's one of these things that make me more hyped. But
yeah, well, see, Bogle, this is the thing I love about my job, is I get to announce announcements.
What? Oh,
Bogle, there's going to be announcements next week that actually give you the information that you're clamoring for. We know that you want to know what the deal is with these hideouts, when you place them, when it's going to be, available for you. Do you have to wait for a certain time? Do you have to wait for a certain day? Is it going to be a mad rush, to the shore? Is it going to happen right after reset? There are a lot of questions that you guys have, and I have one answer. One answer.
Just one?
Just one. You will claim them during the time where they are vulnerable to be claimed. What day that is, I don't know. Does the tower already have to be claimed? I don't know. But you will only be able to get them when you're allowed to get them. It's not like it's going to happen right after the patch goes up. You know, it's not going to be like a mad rush to just get all of them. They are only vulnerable to be claimed during the appropriate claiming times for each tile. So that's good news for a lot of people. But what day? I have no idea. They're going to announce that next week.
Yeah, we know that they are putting together and confirming the last details of that today and probably Monday-ish. And then we should get that. We should also get a dev talk next week. A bunch of other things as well. And then the week post that is
and videos. We're not just getting the dev talk. We're also getting more videos. I know people love the new videos. I love the new videos. And we're going to be having new videos. That means, Bogul, new transitions for us. I'm excited. For all of you guys who come early and have to watch the same video on loop for 25 minutes straight while you have that chat, you guys are going to get a new video. Nice. Be excited.
Yes, yes. So that's not the only one. I think we can skip the next one that I have on my list because, you know, there's Queen coming in 10 days. No.
Wait, is that...
days? That's a PSA, you know, if you didn't know.
Wait, you had a PSA that literally said Queen's coming in 10 days.
Yes.
Okay, they know that.
Yeah. All right. Next.
Okay.
Surveys. We talked about this yesterday, and that is pretty important for everybody. So there was a survey that had been sent out, and one day Shozen went and said, "Hey guys, I didn't get this.
I didn't get the survey."
And then they said, "Oh, well, let's see."
Well, first they said, "No, you got this survey." And then I was like, "No, I didn't get the survey." And they go, "Check again." So I checked again. And then I checked on my other account. Didn't get the survey again.
Well, there is the small chance that some of you might have not received that survey. And for those of you who really, really, really want to put their opinion on, I guess, digital paper things, you can do that and fax that over to SBI with digital tools. Should I get more retro and be like maybe SOS, what's the word? SOS them? No, never mind. Click on that link, SurveyMonkey, and if you have not yet filled that survey out, then please, SBI will be very happy to get some.
Please fill it out. I loved how much they got involved right away when I was like, "Hey, I didn't get to fill out the survey." And it was like, people were like, "What do you mean you didn't get to fill out the survey? Of course you're going to fill out the survey, Shozen. We need your opinion. Your opinion matters." And then they found out that other people didn't fill out the survey yet. And they were like, "Oh my God, no, we need their opinions. They're way more important than you, Shozen. You got to start handing out this survey." And and by the way, fill it out once. I was told yesterday I insinuated that I was going to fill it out twice. And I was told, "No, Shozen, don't do that. Don't fill it out twice. We only want your opinion once." Because if you do multiple, it really screws up the information apparently, and they would really appreciate it if we did this as accurately as we can for this particular survey.
Yes. Okay. And then the next one we have on the list is a little bit of an update that sort of was a back-end update, I would call it. January 9th, we did have a small performance and client update. I think you might have seen it if you started your launcher today. Basically, it's a fix to, I think, a memory leak that was introduced like a few weeks back that was causing some lag. That's fixed. And I think in preparation for a Queen, they did some launcher magic where people should be able to download the full game faster.
Nice. Because we have seen a lot of new... Well, it's not so much the new people that are coming. It's the people who I've seen before returning. And that's what's got me really excited. Like I may have mentioned a friend of mine who came back recently, good old Bart, one of my favorite people to play with. He's in our private friends Discord already talking about the game, trying to get other people to come back, talking about... Did I hear words about Vendetta, Bogul? That was ridiculous.
Briefly.
Briefly. I mean, it's nice when 3 years after we killed it, people are already trying to get us to bring it back. I like that. It makes me feel good about it.
What is dead may never, that all. Yeah.
Bogul, we drowned it and then flogged it. It's dead. It's
Well, some people took it for a joyride.
Please don't get Sky T. Sky T is why we had to leave. Sorry for those of you who are.
I would like to see Sky T again. That could be fun for like a week.
He would be I said he'd be a great like group leader and a great like even a war master who couldn't declare war. Like if he was a war master who couldn't actually declare GVGs, he would be a great war master. But as soon as you give him any power, it's like he uses it.
Well, that's what our good guild leaders do.
Okay.
So that is something that is just an information piece for you, since it is good to know that if stuff is lagging, it's not your game client, but your mom downloading stuff again.
Yeah, your mom's downloading Amazon.
What? Yeah.
I don't.
We do have some bigger news, though, and do you want to go to that or the Retro?
The Retro Man?
Let's do the Retro.
We'll do Retro Man first. Let's do the Retro Man, and then we'll spend the time on the bigger news. So Retro Man has some patch notes for us. Once again, Retro Man back at it, and he's talking about healing sickness once again, because guys, healing's out of whack right now when you have 2 people in a 5-man group and 2 of those guys are healing the other guys. It's just not working as well as they would like. So they're going to extend. Okay.
Call it Arrow, Snore, or Snore, where he doesn't like how the best guild in the game, Arrow 404, obviously, is using this tactic to be pretty successful in GVGs. And there have been some complaints about this in the past. And apparently it was strong enough for Retroman to go ahead and move the healing sickness for 2 players to 30% and the debuff duration from 5 to 8 seconds. And is that going to be enough? I don't know. Is that going to be enough to shut everybody up?
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go talk to some members from Arrow 404, hopefully right after the Queen update, as there was a member of 404 who's one of the 4 guys who's agreed to do an interview for that week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we're hoping to get some, and it's just, how do I jam all these guys? Well, okay, let me rephrase that. How do I fit so many interviews into a short period of time and getting them all done and edited? I don't know. It's going to be a miracle, but I'll get it done for you guys. Good like that.
I think you should explain more to people who might not know what you're talking about.
Okay. So the week of Queen, we'll be here on the 20th, talking about this live. We'll be here on the 21st, talking about it live. But then on the 22nd, I believe it's just me. I believe there's no Bogul here.
No,
and then
I have some family arrangements. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, I'm correct. He's not here. So starting on the 22nd, Bogul is gone, I think, until the end of the month. Right?
It's Chinese New Year, and I have a Chinese girlfriend. I think that's all I should say. And as a response to that, people have to fill the void of me, and we will interview a bunch of people. Or you're trying to get more people to fill that time space, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna look for more interviews. So guys out there, like I said, now this is the 4th time this week that I'm asking for you guys to do this. Please get a hold of me so we can do more interviews. And we want to hear from your guild. I don't care what guild it is. I want to hear from it.
All right.
If we haven't heard from you before, even better. A spot filled up. My spot freed up recently, as I heard one of the guys we were going to interview from Conflict is not allowed to interview with me.
What?
So I think he would be a too honest of an interview and give too much insider information.
Well, that's what we want, I suppose.
That's what we wanted, but not Starseed. He was like, nope.
That's one of the more interesting. Well, you're right. I think he's very honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you put your Discord tag in Twitch chat so people can reach you? And
yep. Well, we have one more too. We have another PSA about getting a hold of me and contacting me about important things, because we do need more streamers here. As you know, Bogul is going away, and we are changing the way that this is for the week. Not going away, for the week. I'm not just firing him here. Whew. Whoa. But no, it's we're oh sorry, it was Frozen Ice, not Starseed. My bad. It was Frozen Ice, not Starseed. My bad. Starseed was like, fine, go ahead and tell all our secrets. Frozen Ice was like, hey, excuse me, I got some no. Um, but yeah, we're looking for more casters, shoutcasters, more Sean Taziks and Lupak the Greats. We need more of you guys to do this. Now, I had reached out before and said, hey, I'd like you guys to come on and do a tryout. And, you can come on a Monday and do some casting, yada, yada, yada. We'd really like to do that. Well, I had a couple of you guys go out there and try, but we need more. Now, I might go out and try to get Action Compassion to come back again and give it another try. But now we're going to actually do something crazy, and we're probably going to even compensate you guys.
All right, cool.
Compensation. Yeah, that means actually like fat loots, right? Money?
Maybe. Depends. So I think we're looking for some more flexibility in the options we have for covering stuff. And with everybody's current time schedules, there might be opportunities for, a caster or two to at least try out for sure, and maybe even make this into a permanent thing. So if you are inclined and have some expertise in doing play-by-play casting,
that's what we need.
Then get in touch. Ideally, you can submit like footage of a Crystal GVG, Crystal League match, and then we can watch this together and then just try out for I don't know when, I don't know how long, I don't know how often, but probably post Queen.
It would be post Queen. Right now, we're looking for people to get me their like tryout tapes in and pass the background check. And as you know, there is a background check. You can't have gone full on Snaxor, and it happens. But we'd love to have more of you guys try it out. And if you have a friend who you think, you know what, I have a really entertaining friend who GVGs and he's really good at this, and he doesn't have any strikes against him. He's been just an upstanding Albion citizen, and hearing him would be fantastic. Let him know that he has an opportunity for an interesting part-time job that would look amazing on a resume of a college student or stay-at-home dad. I don't know. Get in touch with me.
All right. And now for the big thing. Well, the special announcement, I suppose.
Yeah, we have an announcement of actual news here.
Staging Crystal League event 5 hours ago, posted by Mythosyria, announcing that I think TLDR, they want to test the Crystal League. Long version is that we have the Queen patch on the official test server, the staging server. I'm sure many of you have checked that out already, but I think to make sure everything works smooth, like I don't know, I need a metaphor here, like you're
like butter, smooth like butter on a waffle with syrup.
Sure, smooth like butter on a doorstep. You need some testing here.
You don't put butter on doorsteps, Bogul. That would be wrong. But yeah, we want to get some testing on this, and they're going to give you some encouragement to do so. Not just, hey, can you come test it? But now they're actually going to have a contest. What they want you to do is come during some very particular times, which would be, I believe this is similar to the times these fights will be occurring, right?
Yes, I'm looking for the exact dates for the event, but it's during the 0 to 1320 UTC time slots, and then it goes on for 2 more hours. So 2, 3, and 4, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22. It's, I think, basically trying out whether or not the sign up and matching works flawlessly. And the kicker is that you have to do this while recording the whole thing to make sure everything works, sort of.
Well, to get the compensation, you have to do it while recording, but I'm sure to just sign up and do it, you don't need to have a recording. Like if one guy in your team has a bit of a recording setup going and they can record one of the matches, then you can get submitted into the drawing. They will have 10 video submissions chosen, and everybody in that team will get 1,000 gold. So that's pretty good. Now, each team, I believe, is limited to 2 submissions. Right?
Yes, 1 video from each team, or so 2 submissions per match.
Yeah, 1 from each. Okay, this is okay. This is a little confusing. So, all right, video submissions are limited to 2 per match, 1 from each team. So each team can only submit 1 video for like each match it does. This means your team can submit 1 video per fight. So multiple entries are allowed as long as they are not from the same fight. So if you do 3 fights, you can have 3 submissions. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course,
the gold will be on the live server, not on the test server, just to be clear.
I mean, and the important thing, I suppose, is when it starts and when it ends. And that is this weekend, which is the 11th, starting at 10 UTC, which is, I think, right after a downtime. And it lasts until Wednesday, January 15th. So if during that time frame you can get a fight and can record yourselves doing a fight, then that would be a thing that qualifies.
I think I'm going to have to figure out if I can watch some of this tomorrow during the invasion.
I mean, I suppose tomorrow during the invasion.
Well, the 20 UTC is what I'm talking about here, because that happens right after we'll be filming the invasion, you know. So I'm like, well, maybe I can come back and show one of those. I don't know. I'm going to go see what I can do. I haven't given a lot of thought, as this has just come out. This is just new stuff today. But it sounds like it's going to be very interesting. So the deal is, do you want to read through the rules for this?
I mean,
like what the Crystal League is and down?
Sure. It's an explanation of what this new testing is. And I suppose most of you know that with Queen, there will be coming this new Crystal League thing, which is sort of the merger of the old 5 versus 5 territory control GVG system and the Crystal League, where now it's a slightly different version, but still a very competitive 5 versus 5 system. And the first levels of that, you know, how you sign up and how you get into that, need to be tested for Queen. So you would need to go to find the energy manipulator in your town, buy a crystal token, and then have your team together. That is how it looks like. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it will have a different UI on the staging server because it's the Queen patch on that server already, so I can't show that off live here. But you need a group of 4 good friends or random people, depending on your situation. And there should also be a free crafting forge where you can just make gear, which is pretty cool. But then you can even try some comps, some, you know, it's almost like doing a scrim, you know, but you could get gold for it.
Yeah, like this might be one of those interesting times where you try to just make a nice fight so that you can actually have just something interesting to enter into the contest. I don't know.
I mean, the best thing would be if you have 9 friends or a guild with 9 people, and then you just meet at a one of these times and just queue together, because then you should fight against each other, and then you can play around with this for free, and you get gold for doing that. So
we don't know how many you know, people are going to show up to any of these times. You know, some of these are NA times, and that means that Conflict is going to send 20 teams according to Funstealer, because Funstealer says that we have so many NA teams that are underrepresented that basically any way to get them any representation, they would just dive at the chance. I know it. So I'm expecting at least 7 to 8 different Conflict teams at one of these times. But other than that, there's no guarantee that you're going to go up against your own guild.
It could even be a good opportunity to show some off on that on stream. And I mean, you said it, but not just for the official stream, you know, for others as well. Yeah, so record that video, read that thread. I think is the best one, because we can say so many words, but reading this and sending this to your guild, I think, is the thing to do. And maybe you can get together on a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday and do this and get some nice gold for helping SBI to try this. And maybe you can even break the server, which would be the funniest thing.
I hope not. I hope this works super well. I hope it works perfect. this is the first live like go at this, like to really give it a good test, and I really hope it works out because there's so much riding on this Crystal League that it has to work correctly, especially for my show. My show, like Bogul, I have no idea how we're going to cover these ZVZs.
Yeah, that's something we have to start. I wanted to make a public sort of gathering feedback post about this because I think we have decided internally that we will do ZVZ coverage, but we have not found the ideal situation as to whether or not there should be delay, whether or not we would have to ask for permission, which I think we will not do. I think we will just look for fights and then stream them. The question is, what is an acceptable delay, and what we can sort of just force on people as the official stream. And then that's just how the world works, I suppose. And that is some discussion that we need to kick off.
Yeah. I see some of the I see things that we were talking about earlier today about how to do this as part of the conversation that Twitch chat is having. Yes. One of the first things that's going to happen is that I'm going to have to run Bogul through some ZVZ courses. It's going to be fun. And
the green we're gonna throwing the purple spell.
We're talking about how to actually cast this in a way that works differently. And it'll probably be a different ZVZ cast than what we've done before. But we're going to try to do a more tactical cast and give you guys a better idea of what's going on with the battle around what you're seeing, not just what you're seeing on the screen. And people yelling, "Oh my God, great catch! They got blowed up by the War Bros." Oh my God, look at the pineapple come down. Oh, they all dead. He's dead too. So and so is dead. We're gonna try to give you an idea of what's going on around it. We're gonna try to find a way to have access to a camera that allows us to see more of the battlefield to give a bigger thing. I don't think that's something that we'll be able to show on screen because it's really ugly, but it gives us information. And so one of us might be able to see a larger field than the other, and it'll be interesting. One of us will be working camera. One of us we're working on it. I feel like I'm saying too much right now because I don't know how much of this is actually going to happen, but we're working on the ZVZs. There's ideas being tossed around. There's big things in the work. Bart, I know you love that Russian accent. You should check out some of those other Fridays we had. I did some other accents that were equally as terrible. I don't know when that Russian accent's coming back. Speaking of, I have not gotten any time to practice any characters this week, guys. So Fanfic Friday, I don't know what I'm going to do. Now, some people are already clamoring because they heard I might do a Randy Savage impression. But Bogul says that it just sounds like deep Shozen. And it could be because he doesn't know who Randy Savage is, or it might be because I have just a really bad Randy Savage. And I don't want to do a bad impression for you guys.
Do I need to Google Randy Savage now?
Yeah. Go ahead and Google Randy Savage. You could.
Oh, that guy. I remember him when I was like 5 or so. I think my cousin had like action figures.
Oh, yeah. Gonna snap into a Slim Jim.
One day.
My Jim Carrey is terrible. I can what is it? Fire Marshal Bill? I used to do a Fire Marshal Bill impression that was pretty good. But the problem with Fire Marshal Bill is that nobody knows who he is 30 years later, and you look like a freak doing it. So I don't really want video of me being that guy.
I see. But
I almost want to, because I just got this, let me tell you something, running through my head right in the perfect voice, and I just want to go for it, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
I mean, I can turn off your face, basically. If you want
no.
No? All right, okay.
No, it's not as fun without the face.
I see. So, is that the show then? Do we have any other news? Oh, I wanted to show a small thing. A cute thing. Because on Reddit, I saw that somebody called iBank0 posted this saying, "Finally, my guild reached gold rank." Smiley face.
Yeah, I saw this too. Yes, Siam, these guys, congratulations. I mean, we could do that now and actually congratulate some of these guys who made the next rank up. Because
I just wanted to mention it because with him sharing that on Reddit, it's like a thing where it's like, oh, that's cool, because they are proud that they did it. I think it's a guild from Thailand, and they are one of the first times they reached gold. I think the first time, and it was one of their goals for the season, and it's just nice to see. And then Reddit just goes ahead, and people are very, very nice, which was a surprise one, but it was just a cute, nice thing to do. And big shout out to Siam. I'm sure they are recruiting. Let's see, SIAM. There you go, 26th place, and from Thailand, 100% Thai. So if you are a Thai player and you're looking for a guild, you probably could check out Siam.
Yeah, absolutely. I was happy to see that they made gold. I'm actually happy to see a bunch of guys made gold recently. Even my favorite German guild of all time, Zorn.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in Zorn. Bogul, I didn't speak the language, but I respected the guild so much that I joined. And I played for like 2 months. It was good times. Violets, congratulations to you guys. Diora Mortis, congratulations to gold as well. The other guys who already have it, you guys have had it long enough that I'm not going to... I mean, Arditi, we know you had it. Sex with X, yeah. I guess Rage Control just recently got it. But you guys, congratulations on everybody who got gold recently. And somebody just recently got... Nope, they're still a ways away. Sorry, Money Guild. You'll get there.
Do you think they will finish before the end of the season? Yeah.
No, I think they're absolutely going to get Crystal because they've dropped their alliance. They are a very successful solo guild when they put their mind to it. And most of those guys who were, getting the points were all in Money Guild anyway. So,
yeah. Do you think Sun will make it? Team Casualty? Blocko de Rua?
Sun, Team Casualty, Blocko. Yeah, all these guys. Anybody who's near 50 is going to get it. Even Take Care could get it at 49. It's only 60 points with double points going. Yeah, I think they can do it.
All right.
Fun Stealer wants to know how the blankety blank do you get points? Maybe they won't get points. Maybe you're right. Maybe he knows something with 10 days of resets and no mages like owned by anybody. I mean,
Avalonian mages? Avalonian constructs?
Well, everybody will have the territories, I guess, because you're still going to reset to get the territories. It's all going to be about ZVZ to get them. GVGs don't really add anything points wise unless you're taking them from somebody else. But if you're a ZVZ force right now, you can get some territory, own it over the next few days, and hold it for a week. Maybe show up to crystals and get your castles.
Chat says mages don't spawn.
Yeah, for reset day.
Yeah, that's every day, like the next week.
Oh, every day is every other. So half the mage. Okay. Well,
good luck. Let us know. World bosses, castles. Yes.
If anybody can do it, Derek can do it. I have faith.
All right.
Mm-hmm. He will figure out where the damn points are, and he's going to get Crystal. Or I'm going to feel a lot like Bersalak when Zorn didn't get a territory on day one. I'm going to be like, how do I delete old tweets?
I think the last thing on the to-do list for today is to go through the shoutouts before we get out of here, right? Because I don't think we'll do overtime, right? There's no Albion Live today, right?
No, we're not doing any overtime. I got some stuff to do. I know Bogul's got to get out here. We have a lot of work to do in the next few days. We are in the process of finding out what the future of Albion TV is. I know a lot of you guys are like, Bogul face reveal, Bogul face reveal. It's going to take a lot to get Bogul to start showing his face. And I was just in a conversation with the bosses about that. And Bogul wants a lot to get his face out there on cam. And I hope they give it to him. Because I'd love to bring this back for you guys for
ugly
another
or
10
something?
months.
Jesus, chat.
Well, now he's never going to... Now it's going to even cost more money.
Yeah.
what? He's gonna ask for 10 weeks of vacation because for mental distress. Now we're done. We're done. And negotiations are over. Thanks, chat.
Shout outs to exempted GVGs. They won't be no shows like the rest. Peace. What? Did you get that one?
Repeat that.
Deca Lauda says shout outs to exempted GVGs. They won't be no shows like the rest.
Oh, well, I think what he's saying is shout out to exempted
for fighting.
Oh, yeah. We're like, we're not going to no show. Thanks.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's what I got out of that.
I'll butter your waffles.
Whoa. Oh, boy.
Says Fun Stealer. All right.
I think, have you ever watched Rick and Morty?
Yes.
All right, so you've seen the robot that's only job was to butter waffles, right?
I don't remember.
Like that's what it existed to do was to butter your waffle. So, yeah, Fun Stealer, I got a job for you. Come butter my goddamn waffle.
What?
But it better be perfect. I want just the right amount of butter per crevice.
None of that like, nonsense. No, wait, I want that job?
All right, what else we got?
Coney Boy is saying my name. Thank you. Fun Stealer says join conflict today. Queen is coming. Join in the fun.
Yeah, conflict's a lot of fun. I've been there. I was in that guild.
Join Fun Stealer, joining fun. All right. Wild Weather is saying, give our guys in the Bacons and the Alliance going ham a good shout out. The Bacons rule. Let's see, the Bacons. How do you spell this? Like this? Yes.
With a C.
CVZ,
I can't
yanking, fame farming, 300 members. Wow.
Nice.
3 mil.
I've heard a lot of talk about the Bacons lately. People are giving them a lot of shit. So they must be doing work. If people are mad at you as a guild and you're full as a guild and have a working alliance as a guild and it's your enemies who don't like you, you're doing really good as a guild.
Yeah. 2,400 members. The Going Ham Bacon Alliance.
Going ham. I like it. I got to interview the Bacons. The Twitch team there, the husband and wife team. I keep saying I'm going to do this. They met in Albion.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super cute. He left her mother to die in a dungeon. And then they fell in love.
That sentence started strong. Another shout out that just again says my name but in caps.
Bogul!
Thanks. Shout out to Chaos Bobo Guild Albion Rat. Ron 3L11. Chaos Bobo. What's Chaos Bobo?
I think that might be a guild.
Or just Chaos? I mean, I know Chaos, right? But Chaos Bobo? Or is it like a insult when I'm saying Bobo? It's like Bobo Guild. It's like you suck or something.
Bobo is a monkey. That's the name of a monkey. Bobo the monkey. And it's like if I had a monkey.
He just called Chaos a monkey guild? No. Are you looking at these or am I doing all the shoutouts, Shozen?
Well, I'm seeing different ones. Okay, Fun Stealer. Get Ganito to shoutcast since Frozen doesn't want him to talk. Yeah. Is it Ganito? Is that how you pronounce that guy's name, Fun Stealer? Ganito. Since Frozen Ice doesn't want him to talk, get him to do shoutcast. Tell him that the option is available, that he needs to make a demo tape. And then, yeah, I would love to get somebody on because we need more casters and there would be something in it for them. Shout out to Shozen's Stupid Face. I make a really good stupid face. I really do. Hooney Boy says, Bogle is too pretty for face reveal. I know.
Thank you.
I've seen him. Yeah. He's been jogging. Karfa. Karfa says, if you are French and want ZVZ, Arrow 404 is recruiting for Queen. It's true. They are. Arrow 404 is recruiting ZVZers. Right now, best guild numerically for season points in the game. Also, it's the only guild you can say that is causing Retroman to do numerous nerfs in a row, specifically because of how they play. So that means they're doing very, very well. Like, that's what more can you say about the? Yeah, like, you guys are breaking the game. You're so good. Props to that.
Somebody, idiot Kobe, what? Is using my gear crafted by me. Wish me luck. Good luck, dude.
Good luck, dude. Your bag isn't going to hurt you, though.
There are questions. Let's do some of these first, because some of these...
Well, we got two more. We got two more. Hold on. Right. Albion News 24, Newbie is recruiting. And Hooney Boy says, now as hard as you can. A Bogle!
Wow. I haven't heard a grown man yell my name in a long time.
Now I've done it like 3 times in one day. Bogle, you're really doing this. They're working it hard today. Meowrick 21. Will Carleone get a city bonus in Queen update? Yeah, to tools.
And poison.
And I'm not talking about the players who still live there. They'll get the bonus as well. But it'll be to tool crafting.
Yes, the since the portal goes away, every city needs their own thing, and I think it's poison or just potions in general. Potions, food, and tools. Now, I don't know if tools actually means also bags. I don't think so, but I think it's just tools.
Yeah, it didn't say tools and accessories. It said tools.
Too bad. Too bad.
Okay. Be rich. Decalaudis. Will home plots become something in Queen? Plus, will vaults from home plots be returned? Home plots are going away with Queen. Home plots are being replaced in Queen, not each home plot being replaced in Queen, but the functionality of home plots is being replaced with hideouts. And come Queen, you won't have any more home plots. There'll be none out there. They're gone. They've disappeared. And the stuff that's in them, some of it will be returned to you. If you have a personal bank in a home plot, the items inside that personal bank will be returned to you, as well as the guild's personal bank will be returned to, I believe, the guild leader. Now, things that are in a Morgana chest, however, or a regular chest, or any craftable boxes out there in your houses, guild halls, or just lying around the home plot, those will just blow up, and anything in them is going to die. So you need to get that stuff where it needs to go long before the Queen hits, because she's going to hit hard.
What happened to pillars in test servers, and is the raids difficulty seen in test servers going to stay? Because they were hard with A3 max spec gear. With the announcement that we did earlier with the testing they want to do for the Crystal League matches, there will be new stones coming. I know that some of the old stones were causing the server to break, so that's why they had to remove them. And I assume they fixed that. And the other one about the difficulty on the raid dungeons, the elite dungeons, they used that footage from the test to do balancing. So how that came out, I don't think we know. But yes, they were done in A3 max spec gear, and that is not real circumstance. So I don't know, Shozen. I don't know.
Why?
You mean, why would they balance?
No.
So obviously it's going to change, and obviously they're going to balance, and nobody knows how hard they will be in the end. And I'm sure there will be a lot of discussion once a bunch of people wiped on this, because it's going to be awesome and fun seeing people try this.
Agreed.
And last one,
I really want to get some footage of that, to be honest. I really want to get a little bit of that tomorrow. I hope people show up. I'll probably try to promote it during the stream and try to get people to show up, because we'll have a very large, group of people watching, and really try to encourage people to show up to that fight because,
You mean the
like I
testing
said,
for the crystal?
yeah, the testing fight,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because we really need to have that thing tested properly, and it matters to all of you, even if you don't realize it. Like, the better these things work for the people who are using them, the better the game will be for you because it'll stay alive and vibrant for longer. Even if you don't want to play crystals, get 5 of your friends together just to test it for an afternoon. Just give us an afternoon. We'd really appreciate your help.
And last question today, raffle question mark. Do we have a raffle?
Yeah, I gave out the first one, and the first 2 people didn't claim it already, and I'm going to pull 2 more, and I was going to do that at the very, very end of the show. The first 2 people didn't claim them, so they're going to get rolled over. I can't send them out again because those guys could very well choose to claim them anyway. But we do have a couple of extra questions that from players who are new to the room, and they don't I don't think have enough points to do an actual shout out. Christus Rex, Shozen, will the hideouts have the same crafting bonus that home plots do? Also, will the black market move? The black market will not move. It's staying in Carleon. It's one of the advantages of Carleon for the people who choose to stay there is it'll be a different kind of crafting city, and those players will have access to the black market. So Bogul isn't moving. The
thing I'm
crafting,
guys, is people who do transports. So I can pay people to move stuff from everywhere to the black market. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be good. I hope for more business opportunities. Let me phrase it that way. And I hope for more transport action. And yeah, that is one of the big draws of Carleon, that black market moneymaker.
Let's see. I also want to say go to the home plot situation. The hideouts themselves, I believe their bonus is going to be determined by the bonus of the territory and whether or not you owned the biome and the territory tower. Like I don't know for sure, but I believe the tower will have some effect on the people who own the tower level. And like if you own the tower, own a hideout, you might get a bonus. I don't know for sure, but that's a possibility. The bonuses, though, are dependent on the biome themselves. So each biome is going to have a different set of rules. And then the bonuses for the guild who owns the tower, we're not exactly sure how they're going to work yet.
I don't think they translate to the hideout crafting and refining bonuses. I think that, as far as I know, translates to the enchantment rates of the zone or the spawning rates. For the specifics of how much higher stuff is percentage-wise, it's better the closer you get to the center of the map. But whether or not they will be higher than the cities would depend on the location. So it's really hard to say. The answer is yes and no and maybe. Because some bonuses, will be higher. Yes, some bonuses won't.
Fun Stealer says it won't affect crafting, so we'll just get that out there. Let him have that. Sexy has lots of questions for me, mostly about e-dating. I haven't e-dated since September of 2018, Bogul? It's been a while. No, I've never. I don't know how Mojo's peen tastes.
What?
You're gonna have to figure that out. He lives in Italy, and he's a virgin who only e-dates. So I don't know if anybody actually knows that answer. It's going to be really, really, really hard to get that answer for you, because from all I know, it's only ever been e-dating, and he's a virgin. That's what he's told me on numerous occasions. And if that's the case, I don't think we have that information available. I'm sorry.
I think also that's not the kind of show we do. I think they might have. I think they might. Yeah, that threw me off.
Oh, I think that guy's getting kind of hostile now, and I mean that's just a mean statement and not true, buddy. My mom lives next door in her own house, and I'm 41, not 40, and I make more than $2 an hour. Guy's getting angry. Anybody who knows him might want to go and pat him on the head and tell him it's okay. He's just watching a TV show.
Yeah, it's Friday. It's us looking at Twitch chat. We looked at Twitch chat for like 20 minutes now.
Yeah, we've had a good time. Well, it's Friday and we didn't do any like fanfic this week, so I feel a little bad about it. But yeah, Sorab's back. Welcome, Sorab. Congratulations on getting unbanned from Twitch for the 4th time. It was really impressive to see you streaming again. I didn't think we'd ever see that again. I really thought you knocked yourself out of the park with the last one. But welcome back. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We have a big invasion this weekend. I'll be here most of the day tomorrow, and we will be back on Monday with another daily show. So thank you guys for tuning in. You can check us out Monday through Friday right here on twitch.tv/Albion Online, and later on youtube.com and soundcloud.com/AlbionTV.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, that's the end of it today. See you guys around tomorrow probably, and have a good night. Have a good Albion weekend, and don't throw all your sets away at trying out CVZ, I suppose. Keep some for Queen in 10 days.
Oh, Bogul, I have one more shout out that one of the players has been making over and over and over again.
Oh, no.
And I keep forgetting to do it. QC wants a shout out. I think that's how, or QC's, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that name, but they want a shout out and they also want an interview real bad. So we'll see what we can do for them. But QC's, yeah, shout out to you, man. Hope to see you soon. Peace. We're out.
Bye.
Bogul, go back. Are we back? Bogul, are we back?
Yes, you're live.
What happened? Pulling the raffle now. I'm pulling the raffle.
Oh,
all right. Roargash has won the raffle along with Mr. Buttman. Why do I get the feeling like this is... Yes, this is a guy who's been following since an hour ago. Mr. Buttman. You have won $37.50. And Roargash, I believe you have won $17.50. So congratulations. If you guys can message me in chat. Fun Stealer is so mad.